T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Bring your appetite down to Big Belly Cafe, 140 Gore Street, Webster, Mass. for curbside, takeout, and indoor seating. Visit BigBellyCafe.com to view their hours, menu, and order online. For reservations, please call ahead at 508-949-2433. Follow Big Belly Cafe on Facebook for weekly and daily specials. And remember, all veterans receive a discount for their recognition of service. Big Belly Cafe. Reedy's Archery, located in Middleborough, Mass. at 121 Wood Street, has been a staple in the area since 1993 and has become the one-stop pro shop for competitive target archers and bow hunters from New England. Reedy's is open Monday through Thursday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays, 10 p.m. to 4 p.m. Make sure to visit Reedy'sArchery.com and follow them on Facebook to keep up with upcoming events. Reedy's Archery, dedicated to the archer. Wolf Aviation Network is the only flight school in the area utilizing the Airwolf Simulator AATD and the specialized Part 61 training program designed to save students money while increasing safety and efficiency. Creating safe pilots is our first priority. Our flight sim is the perfect training device. It is designed to prepare students adequately before taking flight in our aircraft. Fly with us and save money. Wolf Aviation. Reserve your spot at 413-563-1929 and visit wolfaviationnetwork.com.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume again.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's a lie. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
The real-world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves the lie that it's easier to stay in that boiling water, to disconnect. And some days, maybe it is. But you've never been interested in easy. Make no mistake, reaching out is hard. Do it anyway. You're not alone. You've got this. You are not a frog.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fubar Studios. I'm your host, Doug, and today we're going to just be talking about a couple of the things that we've got in the works and what's going on, as well as some special guests that we're going to be bringing on, and as well as bringing back the Day on the Track with a veteran for next season that's going to be coming up. Again, all this stuff is like rolling and quickly going, and it's a non-stop. It's amazing. Everything that's going on is absolutely superb, and it's amazing. I can't tell you enough. We've got one individual we have, which is going to be General Bolak. We're working on getting him onto Fubar Studios and be able to talk about his whole military career, what he did during while he was in the military, as well as what he did outside of the military when he retired out. He has 10 tours into Afghanistan. He has a tour into to Mogadishu, Somalia. Again, the steps that he took and what he got for his degree in the War College through the United States military. Then we also have Chief Warrant Officer Ed Record, which he has a tribute bite that he is working on, that he is hoping that it's going to get into the 10th Mountain Division Museum up at Fort Drum. He was a Chief Warrant Officer 4. He was in during Somalia of Mogadishu. He was actually part of attached to the 214 task force, which he did. At the time he was a Sergeant First Class with the Special Forces unit. So we have that going on. We have a few more races left that's going on right now with Day at the Track that we have, I think, roughly 3 to 4 maybe races left. We got one big one that just happened on Saturday. That was up at Star Speedway up in Epping, New Hampshire, which that was absolutely amazing. I'm going to have that coming on the episode as well. Not this one, but I'll have it on to the next week. That will have the video of an interview with the Marine Corps Steve Wilson. We'll have a few little recordings of Steve doing, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. He's going to do the waving of the green flag. He's going to be the Grand Marshal that's going to go around the track in the car. He will have that, and then he also will spend the duration of the race and all that inside the pits. That when the race car comes out, that Derek Roby will be driving, because we partnered up with him this year. We're partnering up again next year and the following year and the year after that. we're going to keep partner up with him and doing a day on the track with a veteran and having that going on. So we'll have those videos on next episode. We will be working on still the two individuals that we want to get on here, General Bullock and Chief Warrant Officer Ed Record. We want to have him on here and have them both telling us their whole life story, giving us the whole background regarding, getting into the service, being in the service, and then also transitioning, getting out, and have that stuff going on. We're going to talk about also General Bullock, because he ran for Senate in New Hampshire, which is right next door. Everybody knows New Hampshire's right next door, live free or die. And that is pretty much the whole thing that's regarding that. So we're going to have that going on. And then we're also going to have the whole thing with the sponsorships. We're going to be sending out stuff to people that want to be part of the FUBAR Studios sponsorship. We will have the Platinum deal, which is going to give 2 shirts to the Platinum sponsor. It's going to give them 2 shirts for the day at the track with a veteran. They're going to get a pass with the pit pass that will allow them to also be a part of the pit crew at that race, whichever race they want to go to. They will also get their logo put out there on the company, on the FUBAR website, as well as on the back of the shirts. They will also get 2 shout outs on the podcast on every episode. Just like right now, we have Big Belly Cafe that's located in Webster, Massachusetts. And then we also have Reed's Archery down in Middleborough. Check these places out. They're sponsors of ours. They're amazing people. They've got a lot of stuff. They will give you the military discount. Big Belly's Cafe gives you military discount, first responders, discounts and stuff. So check them out. And then we also have Wolf Aviation. You guys, if you want to learn how to fly, I'm going to tell you hands down, these people over at Wolf Aviation will get you taken care of, get you into the cockpit and ready to start going on your own. And literally in a matter of a few months, you will have your private pilot's license. If you want to work up to getting, becoming a first officer or whatnot on some big airline, I can get you into reaching out to RTAG, which Jim and Scott and all them, they run that. It's another foundation charity that will get you sponsorships. You put your information into it, and it gets into going into a picking of who is going to get these sponsors. And again, these guys are giving out, this foundation is giving out, quite a bit of money to people that want to get their private pilot's license, that want to get their commercial license, that want to get, running cargo planes. They have it. So again, Wolf Aviation is the proud sponsor of FUBAR Studios. They are absolutely amazing group of guys. I'll tell you, I've already started it. I took the I'd done the simulators and stuff, which is absolutely amazing. It's hands down the best. At first started out, I was holding the yoke so friggin' tight. It was like I was up in the sky, but I was just sitting there in a chair, in a pretty much a bucket seat, trying to learn how to fly. And I midway through it, I was like, okay, this is easy. I don't have to hold this that much. I don't need to hold this long. At first, I'm like holding that thing like I'm like losing all circulation. But again, they're proud sponsors. So check them out. Again, Big Belly Cafe in Webster, Massachusetts. You've got Reed's Archery in Middleborough. You have Wolf Aviation in Westfield, Mass. Check them out. Those are the spots that we're trying to add into other sponsors. So the Platinum sponsor gets the 2 shirts, the ticket to the races. They get the logo on the back of the shirt as well as on the podcast. They get the shout out 2 shout outs during the podcast. Then you've got the gold sponsorship, which gold sponsorship is going to give you still 2 free shirts with the for the day at the track with the veteran. You're going to get the logo on the back of the shirt. You're going to get the logo on the FUBAR Studios podcast. You're going to get the I believe it's 1 shout out, no, 2 shout outs, and as well as the pit pass tickets. And then you got the silver one, which the silver, that's going to give you it's going to give you 1 shirt, no unfortunately no raise, but it's going to give you the 1 shirt, logo on the back of the shirt, logo on the FUBAR Studios website, and 1 shout out. You know, these things, you know, again, because we need people that want to be a sponsor and be part of this whole veteran organization that we're trying to build, and be able to help to then take the money that we're bringing in to then go ahead and donate the funds to other good causes, which is like the Homeland Hero, and be able to do a donation to our tag, and you know, may not be a platinum or gold, you know, member, but get it on there so we can put the stuff out there so that those individuals can help pay for someone else to go. That again, our tag is for veterans. It's all veterans of the service and can put in for the getting sponsorship. You know, because again, it takes money to give money to then help other veterans, and that's what it takes, and that's what we're looking for. So again, we have those sponsors; those are going to be going out. You know, feel free if you want. You can message me through the Facebook, or my phone number is on the Facebook account as well as the website. So you can message me any which way you need, or that you feel free to. And then, you know, just say that you want to become a sponsor. And if you want to become an anonymous donor, feel free. Absolutely. Whatever you want to do. So we've got that going on. We've got the General Bolak. We've got Chief Warrant Officer at Record. We've got those 2. And then we're still working on with Andy Bigelow. He is an absolutely amazing person. He's ran the Boston Wounded Vet run for 12, 13 years. It's They Fought, We Ride. That again, they, you know, completely 100%. It's all the money, that proceeds that they get, they put it right back into the veterans. None of the board members take anything. And just like this, we're the same. We're putting everything into the veterans and be able to provide to them. So, you know, I'm working on it with him to try to get him onto the show. He has a busy life. He's got a busy career, and he's also a writer. So again, those things that we got working, but to bring it back in a little bit, we've got a video I'm going to be posting here that is a interview with a board of directors of the Homeland Heroes that we did on the day of the ride for Captain Ryan, that was put on through Homeland Heroes Foundation, that we're going to play. And then after that, pretty much that's going to be it for this show. And then next show we're going to have is going to be the show for the Sergeant, Marine Corps Sergeant Steve Wilson, that I will have on, and the video of that and all that's going on, because that's happened just Sunday. So we've got that going on. So without further ado, we're going to go to the clip and then have Beavis and Butthead take us home.
And also thank you all for coming out and braving the weather. It looks like not a lot of us are that brave today, but we're going to make the best of it. So.
Oh. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, it was nice meeting you, Carol. My name is Doug. I'm actually going to be one of the co-hosts with Homeland Heroes Salute podcast.
That's wonderful. Nice to meet you, Doug.
Nice to meet you as well. So I just met you. We were talking, and you were asking me regarding if I'm a professional and whatnot. Which it's funny. I am still a professional, but I'm getting more into it.
Cool.
So, you and your husband, you guys are a big supporter of Homeland Heroes Foundation.
Yes.
You know, can you give me a little rundown on this and, you know, your whole background to it?
So, it's a great story. I retired, and I went out with a group of women one night for dinner, and I met Julie.
Okay.
And while she was at the table, she was trying to find a place for a veteran to stay who was homeless.
Okay.
And I said, what a great cause.
Yep.
And her and I clicked, and I've been volunteering for a year and a half with Homeland Heroes.
Nice.
And I'm also on the board of directors.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yep.
Nice. Well, nice. Again, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You know, I got to say as well, this is a good way to support our veterans, past and present.
Exactly.
You know, and it is a good cause. And since I've seen everything that she's doing, that Julie does.
Yeah, and the organization.
And the organization, you guys just pump out so much, and you guys just go, go, go. Where's this energy coming from? I gotta say.
You know, it started with Kim McMahon and Julie Wayman.
Yep.
And they just wanted to get back to veterans.
Yes.
And that started the whole thing 11 years ago.
Yep.
And the whole thing is we feel as though the veterans and our active military personnel are under-supported by many different facets of our world.
Absolutely.
So they come back and the support isn't there. Sometimes they need ongoing support, or sometimes it's just not a good time. And they just need a little assistance to get through that.
No, absolutely, and I totally agree. And there's a lot of stuff that pretty much it really the veterans don't have the support, or they don't know that there's support out there for them.
Sometimes it's also pride, and they need to ask for support. So a lot of times it's somebody says, hey, try Homeland Heroes for that need that you have.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a lot of times it's a veteran that they know, a friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a comrade.
Absolutely, and that's biggest thing is a lot of us veterans, when we get together, it's mainly just us that we're covering one another. It's us veterans that have each other's six.
Yeah, you have each other's back. And
yeah.
That's where we talk to a lot of, we do veterans breakfasts.
Yep.
And we also talk to a lot of veteran groups.
Yeah.
Or people that are affiliated with the veterans, just to let them know what we do and that we're out here to help.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the thing I'm kind of getting. And now you mentioned to me that you and your husband are big supporters and all that with this. You know, can you give us a little, indulge us with a little bit of this? And
so, looking at the world. Both my husband and I are very strong. We have a lot of veterans in our family. Most of them have, passed, but we lost several family members in combat. And it's a passion for us.
Yep.
And it aligns perfectly with Julie's passion.
Yeah.
And her mission with the Homeland Heroes. And I also do the financials for Homeland Heroes.
Yep.
And I can speak from the heart that over 90% of what they take in for donations goes right back to veterans. And that's really amazing.
It really is.
And you often don't know when you donate to an organization where the funds go. We know where they go, and it's in our backyard, and we can see people that are much better, that are striving, that have hope and dignity.
Yep.
As a result of just some help from Homeland Heroes.
Absolutely. And the shirt that you're wearing, Homeland Heroes Foundation, is that the shirt that they're selling out here today, or is that one of the past ones?
These are ones that anybody would like. They just have to ask.
Yep.
But today we have the Ryan Fanoff Memorial Fund T-shirt, which is regarding the ride today.
Yes.
So that's another fund that Homeland Heroes contributes a great deal to.
Yep.
We support their efforts because they have a scholarship fund.
Yep.
So proceeds from this ride will go to the Ryan Fanoff Memorial Fund.
And that's amazing because, again, he's also a veteran, but he was also passed away.
He passed away in
combat.
Yeah. Correct. So that foundation does scholarships for underprivileged people.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot of people get through college. And so that's another thing that we do. Along with all the other services that we offer.
Oh, that's again, it's amazing. It's given back to other veteran organizations that are giving back to veterans. That it's and less fortunate people that need it.
Exactly.
And that's just amazing. And when I interviewed Julie, she was full of energy. Everything was like, she's very passionate about.
She's very passionate, and there's an ongoing, constant. What can we do to help? What can we do to help? And it never falters with her, and neither does it with the organization. And the board is great. We keep our mission straight. We keep it going forward. So we make sure that we're always true to our core mission. Which is to bridge gaps, help individuals, provide services that other organizations don't.
No, and that's what it's really about, is bridging those gaps and helping out the veterans on what they need and supplying them with that information. I know Julie, if she doesn't know, if you guys can't handle it, she knows someone, or you guys know someone.
That's where bridging the gap. And sometimes it takes several resources to come together. To help the person.
Absolutely.
We had a family that we helped. He was a disabled veteran. And they were living in a burned out home with no running water. And we helped the kids get into the Boys and Girls Club. We helped with clothing. We helped with temporary housing. And we helped them get back on their feet. It took a village. But we did it.
It does. It's like helping a family. It's like growing kids. It takes a village to help raise kids. It's the same thing with helping one another out with everything. It takes more than just one person sometimes, and it's just helping it out, and it's amazing. I gotta say, it's amazing, and I really appreciate you taking the time and talking to me. And I can't wait to get this onto the podcast. I'm gonna be making a whole other video that it's gonna be out of this world. It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait.
Yes, and I'll be giving it out to Julie first, and to you guys, to the board members and stuff, so you guys can see it. It's amazing.
Thank you for everything you're doing for us, because it helps us get the word out.
Oh, absolutely, and this is what it is. I'm a veteran myself,
Thank you.
And you're welcome, and it's so much fun. I enjoy this. My wife and everybody else tells me it's like I have like a passion for it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm still a truck driver too on the full time.
Great. Maybe you can get into this.
Oh, I know.
Full time. That would be great.
Oh, that would be great. But
you're easy to talk to.
Oh, absolutely. That's what my wife says too. She's like, you're so easy. I'm like, yeah, I know. I get it. So again, thank you so much for your time. And it was nice meeting you,
Great to meet
Carol.
you too, Doug.
You're very welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
Shut up!
Yeah. Shut up!
You suck!
Stop, in the name of all that which does not suck.
Thanks for watching FUBAR Studios Veteran Reinforcement. Please make sure to check out the FUBAR Studios on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and visit the website at fubarstudio.com. FUBAR Studios is a Sinista1 Production.